So Dr. Chris is going to come up here, and Dr. Chris is a representation of who Cameroonians are. Like I said, doctors, lawyers, everything. This is what Dr. Chris is going to be solved. gentle, but the message is going to go down the spikes. Thank you. Dr. Chris, please come over.
Well, thank you very much, Donatus, for those very kind words of introduction and welcome. It's such an honor and a real privilege to be here with you all this evening. I want to start by really expressing a special word of appreciation, gratitude, and thanks to Amen for the invitation. When Donatus was talking about Amin, I could relate, because when we first met in fall of 2024, I had the privilege of attending the annual convention of the World Affairs Council in America that was held in Washington, and I was on a panel that spoke on the issue of sovereignty. And I'll come back to that later on. But as soon as I got off the stage, Armand ran up to me, he buttonholed me and said, I have a wonderful Cameroonian community in San Antonio. You have to come meet with them. And I said, I will come. When the invitation came, I had no hesitation at all, because I really wanted to meet my people. And I'm so privileged, really honored, that you invited me not just to participate in this event, being co-hosted by the World Affairs Council of San Antonio, but also gave me this wonderful opportunity to meet my own brothers and sisters and my own children who really performed a wonderful cultural display. I'm so grateful, and we all are so grateful to you. I really want to thank your team, Miranda and Clarissa, 3 interns and the volunteers, members of the board, for all your support to Amen and the team, for the work that you all do. If you haven't dealt with international issues and the complexities of international diplomacy, you wouldn't really have an appreciation for what the World Affairs Council of America does. And to know that across this country, there are close to 100 chapters in cities and local communities and municipalities, providing platforms for citizens to engage. It's just remarkable. It's heartwarming. I also want to express a vote of thanks to my brother, Donatus, for your leadership in the community and for what you and the entire executive are doing here in San Antonio. I will come back to that later on. But when Donatus and I met this morning, briefly I said, my brother, how are you doing it? What's the magic? Because I know what has happened to our communities, not just in North America, but across Europe and even back home. We have become fragmented, polarized, argumentative, and have lost our ability to work as one family. And so to come to San Antonio and see the vibrancy, the dynamism in our community is extremely uplifting. Thank you very much. As I said, when we met in the fall of 2024, the conversation in Washington really focused on sovereignty. And the reason that topic was chosen was because the world is grappling with issues of sovereignty today. Many of you historians in the room will remember that by the end of the 19th century and into the 20th century and now the 21st century, the concept of sovereignty was the pillar, the rock of the international world order. Today, unfortunately, as you look around the world and you look at the various struggle spots, sovereignty is being taken to task. In some cases by the countries that worked extremely hard to put in place to enshrine that concept as a norm of international behavior, but in other cases by more fragile countries whose leaders are unable to guarantee the well-being of their own citizens, to provide legitimacy to the concept of sovereignty that they claim. For me, or someone like me, it's an issue that I grapple with on a daily basis. Whether it's in Washington working for the National Democratic Institute, a non-profit organization that alongside its sister organization, the International Republican Institute, was set up over 40 years ago to help strengthen and support nascent democracies around the world. Unfortunately, today's discussions have become extremely polarized, and citizens are gradually losing touch with each other. And whether I'm in Washington or in Ukraine, volunteering as a goodwill ambassador to President Zelensky and the people of Ukraine in their efforts, despite being in a war imposed on them by Russia, in their efforts to help other countries and populations around the world that are exposed to famine and the risk of food insecurity. The issue rings in my ears on an hourly basis. Or whether it's in Cameroon, my own home country, which, as Donato said, used to be called Africa in miniature.